The first alien we contacted face to face was, to be completely honest, ugly as sin. Soft, doughy skin made of soft edges and fur instead of scales and spikes. Deep-set eyes and squashed face. The damn thing didn't even have a tail for tense, frill for inflection, or chromatophores for tone. A deficit make-up for with mechanical armatures and screens set into the seat of the creature. I adhered to the formalities, as befitted my station, and greeted the thing with my tail raised in respect, frill at attention in vermilion. Nobleman Kakara greets you. Are you most comfortable having this conversation in the low or ecumenical tongue? It was a small slight against the thing, but one I thought I could get away with. It wasn't until the creature responded in perfect high that I was put on the back foot. Nobleman, high is demanded for matters of state in the formalities, is it not? I wouldn't want to start us off with disrespect towards you. Unfortunately, my title does not translate, so you would have to call me Tutor. Tutor Recur is close enough to my name. The darkness of his vermilion told me he knew that I had been trying to get a position of power over him, but his usage of high without permission meant that we were equal in having both breached the formalities. So, what is it that you want, Tutor? A touch pinkly, I might admit, but I was not used to being caught off guard. I am here to negotiate on integration to the galactic community at large. Surely such an effort on your part requires an equivalent effort on ours. What do you need? Labor? Goods? Food? What could we possibly give you to warrant such an uplifting? The tutor let loose a rapid belt of noise, similar to a vehicle failing to start. It truly is no problem. This will be one of the easiest jobs we will have done in a long time. You already know what language is, after all. At my quizzical tail quirk, he elaborated. Most species do not have the idea that anything could communicate in a way other than the way they do. You have languages, though, and more than most. When we reached the stars, we found our nearest neighbours fighting between each other because they couldn't understand each other. One would attempt to give a gesture of peace by unloading their weapons into empty space, and the other would see this as a threat. He leaned forward and said in a growing azure, but their languages were so similar. They both used nearly identical grammar structures. They just failed to think that the other wouldn't speak their language, so we helped them connect. I do not see why that would make us easier to introduce to the galaxy, I said in growing purple. The tutor seemed to get much more excited than I was comfortable with, particularly in this temperature. Well, it's mostly done, after all. The language-to-language protocols are already finished. All of your languages have similar structure to one of ours, so it was just a simple transfer of terms. In addition, your body language and culture is codified in the formalities, so we didn't need to make a guide to it from scratch. Really, this is all fairly rote stuff. His beige tint of boredom aggravated me, and so, in a burgundy tone, I asked him, You never told me what your species gets out of this. It's all seeming too good to be true. Well, for one, we don't have to go to war. His frill flared unsettlingly. For another, there is no way you can hide anything from us. Encryption is another form of language after all, and we are very good at languages. We have to be. We have over 6,000. We already know all of your secrets. All of your ecclesiastical classes' scientific findings. Your electromagnetic spectrographic equipment is rudimentary, but would be useful. We would know the second you even thought of getting aggressive towards us. You are already an ally to us. You just don't know it yet. And allies help each other. His frill was fully extended and deep azure. So this is a gift. We bring you into the galactic community free of charge. You've already paid, after all. Transcription of the account of the first meeting of Nobleman Recur of the Recur Hegemony, and translator Riek Duggins of the United Human Planets.